I bet you reading.
Huh?
You reading?
I'm reading.
He illiterate bitch.
Fuck you.
You know I wasn't gonna notice. He thought he could slide. He got me at first. He got me at first. That shit funny.
Man.
But nah, hell yeah, like I don't know. I guess two sides to it. You got the people who you don't want to argue against it. Like it's Black History Month. Like I don't want to make I don't want to make it a bad thing. But you still got like the side of nigga Black History Month. We celebrate Black History every day type shit. Like not just for a month.
I know.
Cause white history be going crazy.
You said what?
The white history be going crazy.
What
Like,
nigga? Man, they making their own shit, but they don't give a damn.
The whole year we been learning about that.
That shit crazy, bro. Like the nigga Christopher Columbus. That nigga all time bullshitter while you playing. That nigga all time bullshitter.
Nigga was a coon.
And then he came, found some niggas, and was like, no, he came, seen some niggas. Then he's like, I found this motherfucker.
He said, kill them all, nigga. If they all dead, then I found this bitch.
No cap, bro. And then he was just like, fuck it.
And he was raping niggas too. They don't want to tell you that.
Bro,
that's crazy.
Bro. I gotta take some bullshit, bro. I gotta take some bullshit, bro.
What?
Can I have the N-word pass for one song? 1 out of 10.
What's going on?
I complimented you in 2 songs.
What?
So my homeboy on the team, I guess he gonna be a rapper now. I guess he's making an album, and he asking for the N-word pass in the songs.
Hey, this shit. Hey, you gotta ask for a pass. I don't know if you gotta say it then.
I know, bro.
You gotta ask for a pass. You don't got no pass. You gotta ask for it. You don't got one. That's the new rule, bro. You say nigga pass, you don't got no pass. Nah, I don't even give a fuck. That nigga hard.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, bro. He gonna call him trash on the podcast?
Huh?
Gonna call the nigga trash on the podcast?
No, I think it's shit hard.
Pussy. He said that nigga trash.
That's funny though. Bro, earlier today, fucking. Speaking of Black History Month, see this that crazy shit. I don't want to say white people think all black people look alike, but they think a lot of black people look very similar. So, as we know, I'm fucking redshirting and shit, right? So I go do my little workout and I'm leaving. So I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna see y'all later. He's like, Jordan, where you going? I'm like, bro, I'm going to the gym, bro. Like, I ain't practicing. Like, bro, what you mean you been out practicing this whole time? I'm like, no, that's other nigga. That's other nigga.
Oh man, down bad.
I was like, yo, what the
fuck? Man, it'd be like, I don't think they be trying for real. I'd be like, that don't look like me.
Like at all, don't bro. Like
I don't know, niggas be saying shit.
That shit wild, bro.
Bro, why the fuck am I always playing with hangers, dude? Shit.
Because you little kid, bro.
I swear to God, nigga, I always playing. Man, look, I keep my hands still. You might just see me explode. I don't care. I'm gonna combust.
You ain't fucking with the keychain right now?
What?
So you ain't fucking with the keychain right now?
What keychain?
Your keychain, the checkerboard one.
Which one? Yeah. It's the arm's reach. He not be playing with my keys. A whole child.
Bro. That's the goal, though.
That's the goal.
That's the goal, bro.
Who wants to just be old and irritable? Nah,
me. I don't want to be no old bitter bitch.
I like being a kid.
Yeah, bro.
Sure, responsible kid.
Hey, yo. That's crazy though. How like, damn, that is crazy though. Like how a nigga could be like a real kid and then they just be like get called childish the whole time. Well, you fucking
Mm-hmm.
childish. You little childish ass kids. And then they just be all bitter and shit. So they
And
not
they
like,
be like, my bad. They be like most responsible niggas.
the most responsible niggas. And then niggas that be most quote unquote mature, most grown niggas will be knowing what the fuck going on in their life.
Yeah. See, cause it's like, bro, how boring is that, bro? Like, I like expressing it. Like, I like just being in a group of people and just doing weird shit like this and playing with shit. Niggas looking at me like, hey, this nigga on. And I just be on some kid shit. I just be putting the hell out there. Niggas look at me like, oh, they were that nigga. They like associate me with that energy. I fuck with it, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
Feel like nigga, I be doing random shit. People don't budge an eye. People don't budge a single eye. He's like, oh, that's him.
I know when I first started getting out of nature and shit like every day, and they'd be like, "Oh, Jordan, you about to go talk to the trees?" And everybody be like, "Why the fuck you gonna talk to the trees?" And now it just be like, "Oh, there you go, Jordan. He talking to the trees."
I'm saying,
No,
bro, like,
the other day I went to go take my plants out to go get some sun, right?
mm-hmm.
So I had both the hose in my hand. I walked up the door and fucking it was two niggas right there, like two like I ain't gonna say niggas, but two niggas right there. And they looked at me, I was like, "Fuck you doing plant?" Bro? And I was like, "Oh damn, bro, we good."
That almost seemed normal to me. Like, nigga can't just have a plan. Like, damn,
Shit, bro, that's just funny, bro.
pussy boys be judging.
Yeah, man.
I want like a, I don't know, I want a garden, but like,
You want a garden?
yeah, but like,
I
if I
really
don't
want a
have time to take care of that
greenhouse.
hoe, I want a greenhouse, nigga.
A greenhouse, bro.
Somebody using hoe for the wrong reasons though. I don't know.
Uh, I don't. You ever get your license and shit back or what?
Man, no, they don't mean to make no money. They don't mean to make no money, bro. So look, it might have been like last week, but I swear it was like 3 weeks ago, bro. I swear it was like
Oh,
at least a month ago when I went and got that hoe.
uh-huh.
It's like, bro, you waiting? That hoe just be taking forever. Like, I was like, boom, I'm gonna turn 16. I'm at 16. Goddamn, I'm a young ass nigga. I'm gonna turn 18. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start investing in shit. And it was like, nah, nigga, I need a picture of your license, not the number, the picture. I'm like, all right, bitch. So I gotta wait.
What
So
you
at
gonna
least I'm
invest in?
learning.
What you gonna invest in?
It depends, cause it depends on like the day I start, cause everything can change from there on. But I
Mhm.
don't know. It depends like how much money I got to spend and what I want to spend it on. And I don't know. I don't know the way yet. Cause like I just want to like get my account set up so I can just like start looking at shit. I got like a whole watch list of shit, but I gotta like pick something out of that that's like the best to start off
Yeah,
with.
I want to pick something like consistent,
Yeah.
some
But
consistent
see, I
shit.
ain't tripping over like the first thing because like the goal is to have a whole bunch of different ones, a whole bunch of different things to invest in anyway. I'll probably start off with an ETF. It's safe.
Yeah, you should do that
Host.
because I ain't do that. I think my first one was like some free stock that I got, like a free little investing shit, and
Uh-huh.
then I like sold that shit, and then for some reason like I bought like 2 shares in Porsche, bro.
Really?
Uh, yeah, I bought 2 shares in Porsche for like $12, and now I got like 36 off of that. So
Ooh, folks with it.
yeah, but like that's the only thing I invest in because I'm like broke out here. I ain't been doing my DoorDash and shit like that. So
What you do with the profits?
I might just buy some more stock and just
I was
let it
gonna
go.
say.
I ain't going one time, but one time I was so broke, but I deposited that shit and got me some food. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna
Nigga
hold
said
you.
some bullshit.
I ain't gonna
I'm
hold you, bro.
hungry.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Nigga said I'm hungry, dude. Fuck that shit.
Real
Fucking
shit,
cookies
bro.
is black.
Real
I get
shit,
that.
bro. Cause I mean, fuck, I gotta eat. I'll get the money back later.
Yeah. And it's like better like depositing from $12 than like 1,200. Just a 12.
True, true, true.
Oh shit, I'm tweaking.
Well, you go through a whole makeover over there.
Man, I was like, bro, the hoodie made me look black, nigga. Can't even see my facial features. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh
you got
shit.
crystal falling out your head,
I'll be forgetting, bro. I'll be taking a shower with them hoes in.
bro. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be like the worst feeling. I think that's how I lost my other crystal. Like the crystal just fall out your head, bro.
Probably, bro. Probably.
Bro, that's gas though. Like I don't think people be realizing how gas that shit really be though.
I'll be
Like
forgetting. And I'll
it
put
just
it
be
in.
like
I'll
a
be like,
big old ball of energy right there on your
hell
head,
yeah.
bro. Then like for me, I don't know about for you. For me, whenever I take them out or like they fall out, it just feel like it's like something missing right here on top of my head.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. I know when it's gone. Yeah, but I'll be like, whoa.
Nah, for me, it like leaves over a little bit. Like, it don't just feel like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not like just like it's there and it's not. It's just like when it comes out, you still feel like a little bit in there. Like it's just mixed in there. I don't know. But I also feel
I,
like, cause like I be having it like so like in my hair, it's like in the forest, so it's not like directly on my head anyway.
um,
So that's probably why.
that makes sense.
Hmm.
Um, really should put an amethyst on my head.
And I need to be silent.
Nigga be on mute. Nigga just be fucking staring at you.
Like, hey, bro, shit, I really got nothing to say. That really be the hardest thing though, cause like it be like whenever you like, I don't know, like when you just good, and you either got nothing to say, you gotta say something. I'm like, man, I just don't be having nothing to say, bro. Like
I mean,
I'm
how much you to
perfectly
say?
relaxed.
Hey, bro, you be learning the most when you don't say shit though.
Exactly. So it like you be stuck in that pattern, I guess.
Hey, man,
Not saying shit.
bro, bro, I think that'd be the one thing, bro. I feel like that'd be like the one thing that was like kind of I don't want to say easier for me, but like whenever I was getting to like my spiritual shit, it was easier for me just to sit back and not say nothing because I was doing it for so long.
Hmm.
So like, cause like whenever it be like a situation going on or like a whole bunch of people, like I will always just sit back and like look at niggas, be like, oh, they like that,
Hmm.
they act like that, and then when it come down when you was like, bro, you just gotta meditate, but just not like think about nothing. It was kind of easier for me because I just kind of applied the same shit
Hmm.
in a way. But then I learned, like, then I also learned, like, it can't always be like you just trying to be observant. You just got to be present and at peace.
Yeah. Yeah. In that bitch, be that hoe. It was hard for me in the beginning. It was like I don't know. I had to like class and meet my mind. That shit was hard. Like I had to like really get used to just sitting in my own energy and not floating. And I got used to it. And I was like, all right, cool, it's the gas.
What you mean by sitting in your own energy?
What do you mean? Like,
They gonna ask, what do you mean? My question. What the fuck?
what you mean? What I mean? Nah, like I'm gonna be real. Like when I was thinking about this earlier, I was thinking about it earlier. It's like a lot of things like when I was a kid, I don't really think about nowadays. That like, I was realizing like, damn, like so like from like I say maybe like 4 or 5 to like was to now I guess like I
Mhm.
don't really like it's hard for me to go to sleep like that. Like I go to sleep when I'm tired. Like if I'm not dead tired, I'm not gonna be asleep. Like I can't make myself go to sleep. Like niggas be like, oh, just lay down, close your eyes, and go to sleep. I'd be like, it's like my dick, I can't do it. And it's like as a kid, like I would try different shit. Like I put something on in the background, watch it, try to go to sleep. It wouldn't work. I turn lights off, or I do this, or I whatever the fuck. And then it'd be like, bro, if say I just turned the lights off and I was just laying there, oh my god, it was like my mind was like beating my ass. It was like, nigga, we gonna be here. We gonna be wide the fuck awake. We gonna go give these 2 pieces all night, nigga. And it's like it go from 10 a.m. to 5 a.m. of just straight fucking nonstop.
Mhm.
And I don't know, like over time when you like around other niggas and you like learn shit from them, you just learn how to I guess you could say not numb, but like what's the word? Like I guess you say like numb or dumb down a piece of yourself to where it's manageable. But like whenever you do that, it's just you don't really be in a good headspace because you're not as connected with yourself. So it's like you could calm your mind and be in a worse place, or you could just learn how to fucking like navigate that flow. Like when I was like I went to like 2019, I was like learning how to like really just like meet my shit again, like really like accept my own energy again. Like nah, nigga, like embrace that shit. And it was like in the beginning, I would meditate, and like 2 minutes would feel so long, especially in the dark. And it was like at that time I only had no control, so like I would close my eyes. Like, you know, how niggas in the beginning, like they'll close their eyes and meditate, and they'll be like, "Oh, I seen colors and all that and shit." Like
Yeah.
I was seeing like everything, like flashing and flashing and flashing. My mind was just going. I fucked with it though. I couldn't do it for long, but I fucked with it because it was just like just pure energy. And I guess like over time, I don't know. It's like I just learned how like not to make the energy disappear, but not to use the energy like not manifesting it into thoughts. So like, so you have all this energy in your mind, right? But it's all
Hmm.
being put into thought. But you take away all your thoughts and just still with that energy, and it's like, oh shit, and that's how you like. I guess that's how you really connect higher and learn higher shit, just from being present in your mind's energy without using it for different thoughts and shit.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't really talk about shit like that though, cause like, you ever hear like Elon Musk or somebody speak?
No,
Really? Like you never heard, like you never heard him on the Joe Rogan podcast?
I never watched that one. I've been meaning to watch it, but I never
Mm,
watched it.
I'm trying to think about somebody else. I don't know. It's a lot of niggas, but that was, like he just comes to my mind. Like you hear him speak and you hear him like describe his mind. He kind of explains it like a curse, because like for a good amount of time it really is. But like you kind of like I refer to it as like a stream. Like it's just like I guess you it's like an overflowing of constant energy like all the fucking time. Like I feel whenever he speaks because it's like you can see it like. Like when he be struggling to get shit out and get messages out, I'd be like, damn nigga, that nigga me. Cause it'd be like I see like I'd be like, oh that shit makes sense. I'd be like, oh like I see what you're trying to do, or whatever the fuck. And I'd be like, damn. And I don't know, it's like I think there's like different ways to like harness it for shit. And I think like niggas like that just go full steam ahead into like fucking Tesla or some shit.
Hmm.
But I think when you learn how to like just sit in it and be present and just like not just to connect with your body, but just connect with everything about you on the deepest level without like plaguing yourself with thoughts and just clearing your mind and just connecting. Just like it just feels limitless. It feels different. Like you don't feel like anything else you truly experience physically. But yeah.
Man, that shit was hard. Hey,
TED Talk.
hey, man, that shit was hard. Hey, this a podcast, the We Are One podcast.
Damn. That nigga
Hey,
getting content out of me. He be getting me to speak shit.
hey, this is where we talk about everything. Hey, spiritual stuff, mental stuff, physical life
That shit
stuff. We just be
that shit
talking.
weird. I be realizing like I really like I don't really talk about myself to anybody and like I don't know. I don't. It'd be
bro,
weird.
bro, I don't either, and it's crazy because like, so since I go out and like help a lot of people, bro. Like I don't say help, but like I interact with a lot of people. So like I've been through enough stuff in my life to like kind of well, I'm already gonna understand what somebody else is going through, but just based off like what they tell me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like I really don't like talking about myself. Like I don't like talking about the shit I do and like what I've been through. But as I learn more, it's like way easier to be more empathetic with somebody if you could like share your own personal experience, personal input. So with me, it's been weird because like when I get on this shit, we got on this shit last year, 2020. But like before that, I would never be open. Like I was never like a really like an open book. Like I was a great bullshitter. Like I'm still a great bullshitter. But I was never like if you ask me something, I'd just be like, oh yeah, this what happened. Whatever, whoop de whoop. So boom, I finally like I get on my shit, whatever, right? But it wasn't until I got up here to school where like interact with so many other people who came from so much other shit, and it's like that's when you really start to kind of just talk about yourself more. Like so, like the more open you are around other energies, other people, the more like all that work you did, it's gonna lead you to just talk about your experiences more. But
Hmm.
it's like you're not even gonna talk about it in a way of, oh yeah, this some shit happened to me the other day. It's gonna be like, oh damn, you was going through that. Oh, I remember back in the day, and then you kind of like the way you would say it. It wouldn't be like you remembering it. It would be like you kind of like teaching. You kind of like teaching a person, but as you reminiscing in a way,
Yeah,
it's
like you
weird.
relating to him.
And then sometimes you might like be talking, and then you just be like, oh. I didn't even realize that shit happened, and then you would say some shit you just learned while you was talking to them, and then you tell them, and then
Hmm.
they be like, "Oh, that's crazy. That's me." And you be like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah,"
Hmm.
and then they start to feel like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much." And you're like, "All right, whatever." But yeah, I feel like that's the one thing though that's kind of weird. Like it's like you go on this shit by yourself. You go on this spiritual shit. Like for the most part by yourself. You learn your own energy. You gonna understand yourself, and then like when somebody asks about you, you won't never really tell them everything about you.
But see, the thing is, like, it's weird because it's like I can't, nigga. Like, I'm not gonna sit here all day and tell you, nigga, front to back, me,
Yeah, yeah,
nigga.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
like, I don't like niggas do that shit. Like, nigga, how do you want me to explain 18 years of me in 2 seconds? And then it's like I already don't be feeling like anybody knows even like a percentage of me. So it's like you not gonna understand for me just giving you a quick explanation. You just gonna create some bullshit in your head. It might as well just be a mystery.
Mystery Man Clay.
Bro, I love that shit. I should be adding words to my shit. P.O. Clay.
Big podcast Clay. Stop playing with him.
Yeah. Okay, I don't even know. Add some shit. Hot take. Want to get deep for a second? I don't really like speaking like that. Like it seems weird because I be talking a lot, but I really don't. Like
Wait, what you mean? You talk a lot, but you really don't.
I don't like interacting with people that much. But like when I'm in the situation, it's easier to interact with people than to not. Weirdly
Hmm.
enough, but I don't like it. Like I don't know. Like I realized this over the course of the last few days. Like especially like normal, like just like regular people who just be talking about random shit. I had to pretend to care in the beginning, and like as I do that, I learn to like care a little bit enough to like keep the conversation going. Cause like I don't know, like when I talk to people, I don't like letting the conversation die and get awkward. I hate that shit. Like niggas do it to me. Like niggas just be like, if they don't know what I'm talking about, they just gonna be like and just be awkward and leave or some shit. Like me, like I don't like doing that shit. I like being like, bro, niggas think I'm so into what they talking about, and I be so not. And then be digging myself into a hole because they always be coming back to me, and I'd be like, I don't be giving a fuck. And it's like whenever I'll be showing signs, it'd be too late.
Mm.
But I like want to explain the roots, but like it's hard to like do it without butchering because like it's some shit I just kind of figured out. But like I don't like how like most people, majority of people, there's like such a lack of empathy. Like you could speak to them, but you're not gonna actually be speaking to them. Like they just gonna pick whatever words, read between the lines, and hear what they want to hear. And like I think subconsciously I always picked up on that, and I was always just like constantly dissatisfied. Like it's really that I ever like get satisfied from a conversation, and it's weird because I'm used to it. But like I don't know, I feel like it's also kind of normal because it's like it's kind of rare they like you have a conversation that's truly fulfilling with somebody who y'all really don't have a whole bunch of common. Like we could talk about some shit and get the chills or whatever, but like if ain't shit to talk about, then like after a while I'm gonna get bored, and I can't expect you to be there up with me because we just got two different interests. I guess like I don't know, like I just bullshitting a lot. Like I don't like because like I don't like not talking to people just because I don't like nobody. Like I get some people just are so different from everybody else. They just don't talk to anybody. I'm like, nah, bro. Like I just want to be like I want to like integrate with the energy and just be cool with everything. I don't like everything just being silent and dead, but at the same time, I don't like. I don't know. I think I don't like long ass conversations that I don't give a fuck about. Like I could bullshit you for 20 seconds, but when you keep going, I get so drained. But I keep going, bro. I keep going forever, and I be so drained,
So you better than me because I'm gonna hit on with smooth. All right, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta head out.
bro.
I'm
Like
gonna let you get to it.
you know how I say I don't hang up.
Yeah.
I like became a habit. Like now I just don't do it. But like it started from just people FaceTiming me, and I just couldn't do it. Like I couldn't like because like say I was talking to somebody and I knew they like made an excuse to like hang up on me. I'd be like, cool. I don't want to do that to nobody. And like whenever I do, I'd be like, damn, like I really just said I gotta go so I can just watch TV and hang up. And it's like I don't like I get myself to pass, but it's weird because like it's in like live. Like when people are flowing about something they care about, I don't want to just shut it off.
Mm.
Like people are like flowing about something that they like you know niggas be talking about straight bullshit with so much passion or
With
so
so
much
much
care.
passion.
Yeah, I'd be like, you know, I'm gonna just right up there with you. I don't
It's
want to hear
weird
that
though.
shit.
That'd be the weirdest shit because you know it's bullshit, but like to them, that's like the most it'd be like the most important shit of their life at the moment.
Hmm.
Or like whatever they think. And then it's like it's one of those things where say say if you talking about some shit that's like some real shit, and then to them it's like you talking about straight bullshit, and you can see that they think it's bullshit, then it's like, damn, if you just stop your conversation now, they're gonna be like, no, no, bro, keep on going. I was listening when you know they wasn't listening. So it's just
Yeah,
like, like if you do that to them, it'll be like more of like since they don't have like that empathy to connect as much. It would just be more like seen as just straight disrespect of you just trying to cut them off because you don't care what they're
yeah.
talking about. And then it's
I think.
like,
Oh my god,
man, you doing this even on the podcast?
I don't be knowing when you stopping or not.
I know. I told you I'd be like swallowing, you know what I'm saying, taking
I
breaths
know
and
I'd be
shit.
fucking me up. You fucking me up.
But yeah, like we was talking about this the other day too. How well it was kind of like you had when you had did the reading on me, and it was like if you in like a deep thought, and I just kind of just stop it, and I don't like continue that deep thought. I was feeling like for some
Mhm.
people, I can see like when they're like in a deep thought and they're trying to like progress and like learn things as they speak. So I feel like if I stop what they're gonna say, then like they will never think about that shit ever again. And so like then I
Yeah,
feel I don't want to say I feel bad, but like I know I'm kind of just like not helping them progress to their fuck can't talk mental capacity because on a normal basis they're not thinking like that as much. They're just
hmm
like fuck it, I don't know. So then if I stop the conversation and they'll never figure out what they wanted to figure out while they was talking, then it'll revert back to, oh, I don't know. I never know because everybody don't nobody let me figure out shit. I never know. Shit like that.
yeah, because they don't really try. It's like you know what, like you like I don't know, like I think like you interject for more than like 10 seconds, they just gonna forget about it. But I don't know, because that's just like too like you don't want nobody to just lose ideas.
Mm. And it's weird too because like you can see them like you'll see it where or they're like on the tip of their tongue, like not tip of the tongue, like they're like on the edge of like figuring it out and say nobody fucking cut them off. Like nobody cut them off. But like since they couldn't get to that point where they can power through like that mental blockage and then figure it out, then it's like I don't know. But you can see like they still want to try. They still try to like understand it, but since they don't have like that mental clarity just to like process or let it flow, then it'll always be I don't know. And
Mm-hmm.
then like say the next person come like, hey bro, you know about this whatever, and I'm like, shit bro, it's some, but I don't know bro, because really bro, that shit really hard. And then the other person be like, damn, that shit hard, damn, I don't even want to think about that shit. And then
Yeah,
it never gets like in it builds a cycle of I don't know, I'm not going to pursue it, and it don't build the cycle of fucking okay, this is hard, but I'm gonna think through it, and I'm gonna use all this knowledge I gained previously to help bring myself to a new source of knowledge and a new active knowing shit, some shit like that.
yeah. It's like they get into the pattern of saying I don't know and then throwing an adjective at it. Like I don't know, that shit's stupid. Or I don't know, that shit hard. Or I don't know, it's above me.
Bro,
Cause
a
like you
lot of
give
shit.
average,
Oh,
yeah,
my
you
bad.
straight. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say people like a lot of shit that people say is stupid. Like it's just because they can't figure that shit out.
That's all it means. Like okay, like it's like okay, you say it's stupid, but do you think it's possible that you could figure it out and understand it? Probably, but because you don't understand it, it's stupid. So you probably stupid at that point. Shit, you the stupid nigga. Cause like I don't know, I feel like the more shit you understand, the less shit is stupid.
Bro, why you? Hold on, I gotta put down my drink. I was peeping that today, bro. I be peep, bro. I peep it. I be peeping it when it's like in the moment because like I'm around like so many people and like so many situations, and I've been peeping like we said before. It's like hella lack of empathy and shit, bro. When people don't have that source of empathy within themselves to like understand themselves, then they don't understand like the person next to them. So say like recent example, say somebody can fucking they leave like they go back home because like some shit happens at home, but like they don't tell nobody, bro. Like they go back home every weekend, and what what the next person gonna say? They might be like, "That's fucking dumb. Why are you going home every weekend? You should be out here in college, living your life, partying, like having a good time. Well, not partying. Hold on, hey, Miss Rona. but you know, you should be out trying to have a good time, all that shit. Like, why you keep going home to your parents? You need to learn how to live and shit. But like that lack of empathy, like it could be like some shit going on at home where like they need to go home. But like you just think like they just fucking stupid just for wasting their money and shit. But like you don't know what the next person going through. Or it could be like fucking say me and you on the team and I fucking quit. And you were like, this nigga Jordan just fucking dumb, bro. Why would he quit, bro? Like he had everything lined up for him, bro. Like he could have just tried some other shit. And in my position, I'm like, nigga, fuck this shit. I don't want to play whatever sport it is no more. Like I just want to go make some money. But like is that disconnect? And it's like I feel like I don't say lack of understanding, but damn, I don't want to say that either. But fuck it, I'm gonna say it. I don't want to say it's like going like they haven't been through the same shit like the other person been through, but they haven't been through like adversity and shit.
Well, it's not necessarily about
Oh,
what you necessarily been through. I think empathy is really just it. Like if you try, you could understand people. People don't care to try.
mm,
Like people live under the impression they're eternally always right. Like their whole life they've been right every single second the whole time. And everybody else who did something they disagreed with was wrong every single time.
mm,
And they don't see nothing wrong with that. Like they like okay, it's got to be that way because like, in my head I've never been wrong, so nigga, I ain't wrong now. And like that's just like
point.
people like to fucking dismiss things. Like it's easier to like not understand something bad than to try to bring yourself there. Like, it's easier to be like, oh well, I want to do that, so let me just label this that, and like it's almost like they're trying to like compensate. Like they're like, okay, like it's almost like deep down they kind of understand it, and they're trying to separate themselves from it. So like, say like somebody who kind of broke, but it's kind of maintaining and just living, watching the news, and they see these people robbing the store, and they got arrested or whatever, and like them dumbass niggas like, why would you rob a store? That's so stupid. Like, are you gonna get caught? Blah, 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 blah. But deep down, they know like nigga, like, they kind of down bad. Like they low key would if they had the conviction, but they don't want to. They like instead of admitting that, it's easier to be like, oh, that shit's stupid. I would never do that. But it's always like deep down, bro. Like everybody has the same. Everybody would do the same thing if you were pushed a certain way. Like anybody would do a certain thing. It just takes different pushes for everybody. But
Mm,
nothing is above like all it takes is a conditioning. Like every decision you make is a product of what you've been conditioned to do before.
mm,
So everything is understandable. Like if you want to understand somebody or something, you can, but people don't want to because people don't understand themselves. So it's like, man, if I don't understand myself, why the hell am I trying to understand you? I beat myself up, so I'm gonna beat you up. I think that's just what it is. People ain't happy with themselves, so they don't want to be happy with nobody else.
that's true. Bro, that's why it'd be like so hard to like. Well, I'm not speaking for people, but from what I've been seeing and shit, like I've been feeling like that's what's been so hard for people to like. I don't want to say radiate the love, but like radiate positivity out because it like you can see they want to be another person or like another image that they be trying so hard to be, but like since they can't project themselves within them, like project it from within themselves, they don't never like truly understand how like them. They don't never understand shit within them. So then they try to find like an outside source to be like this other whole other person. But then
Mm-hmm.
it really just covers up like a whole bunch of self hate and like all type of negative shit. So then whenever they meet like someone else or like a whole another group of people, then it's like they project that negativity on. And then like the other group of people can have the same shit going on, so then shit's gonna clash. Shit just clash.
Mm.
All right.
Also, I feel like maybe it's almost like when you haven't done something yet and you see somebody else do it, like somebody make the mistake before you can like exclude yourself from it by criticizing them. Like how many times have you seen somebody like hardly criticize somebody for something and not even too long later they did the same thing
Shit, nigga,
behind
I did
closed
that shit
doors?
before.
Everybody has, bro, because it's easy to be like, I feel like deep down we know we have a chance of doing something, but we know deep down that that's not like the right thing to do. When we see somebody else do it first, it's like, all right, nigga, I'm gonna convince myself I would never do that by criticizing him. But then when
Yeah.
you get put in a situation, you fold the exact same way.
And they'd be like,
And I
no, no,
think
no,
that's why
no.
people,
They'd be like, no, no, you don't understand because I was feeling like this. And you're like, bro, okay, but what about the other nigga that
yeah,
was over there?
either
You
they
know what
do
I mean?
that or they beat themselves up because they already pre-beat themselves up because they already talked shit about the situation they in before they was in it. I
Yeah.
think that's why a lot of people be stuck in bad situations because they talk down like people, like a lot of people, they see a bad house or a trash car or whatever, they see that as bad. Like they just
Hmm.
that's preconceived in their mind. So whenever they get it and it's their turn to have that, they don't got no control over how they see it. They're like, oh nigga, I'm in this shitty ass situation I never thought I'd be in. I hate it. I hate it because they
Hmm.
haven't given us a chance to like really be like, okay, I'm straight, I'm alive, I'm breathing. Because it's like they had already been thinking about that same situation before,
Hmm.
been thinking about how trash it was, and now they in it, and they can't stop thinking about just how trash it was.
Hmm. Yeah. I, damn. I'm thinking about it just now.
That's what I thought about just now. Shit.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it just now. Like we like as a society, duality is pushed like so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's always two sides. Like you rich, you poor. And then like they have middle class, but like they always like try to like bring middle class toward like the poor side. Like you rich, you poor. There's good and bad, um, right from wrong type shit. And it's like I feel like that disconnect being pushed so much makes people not see that like you know we're all one connected into this bitch.
Yeah,
So
like
it's
there's the standard, the imaginary standard
mm,
for everything has to be good, but like most people don't know how to be majority good all the time. So
yeah.
it's an impossible standard for most people. They don't have the discipline to be good and make good decisions all the time.
Hmm.
And then you go on social media and everybody's portraying what they think is their good, even though they know they don't live them those lives, but they try to portray the best thing they can. Advertisers trying to get people's money. Just it's just so much going at you at one time. And in your mind, like, bro, it kills me how people look at social media like it's real, bro. Like, nigga, you only put your best parts on social media, but you look at everybody else like that's their normal life. How does that work?
Bro, bro, because it'd be like I know you be getting to like say like your friends hit you up, be like, hey bro, which one should I post? And you'd be like, I don't know, bro, post whatever it is. And then they don't even post the ones you pick anyway. They post like some other shit. And
Mm-hmm.
then they see somebody else and they be like, I can't believe she really thinks she's all that or some shit like that. You'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
what? So
Or like, yeah, or like, I don't, bro, I don't understand the concept of you being like a nobody and everybody copying you. And even if people are copying you, who cares, bro? Like that's the most lamest thing that I've hate. But I don't want to be like my generation as a nigga, bro. But like in our generation, I don't fuck with that shit. Like everybody want to be an influencer. Everybody want to be a trendsetter. They like, bro. It's a lot of basic shit that a lot of niggas do. Like let's talk about Sauce Walker, bro. Nigga,
Oi.
we was talking about Crystal in the head literally 2 weeks before Uzi got that hoe. Nigga, I've had
We
been thinking
was
about
talking
that
about
whole
that
since I
shit.
was 5, nigga. I've had that idea since I was 5. And I'm sure I'm not the only nigga, bro. Like this nigga's sauce couldn't wait. Nigga, you don't got no diamond in your forehead. You got a little dangly thing on your cheek. You are not you that nigga ain't bop shit off you, nigga. He got 10 times he got this in his head. You have a fucking pebble on your cheek, bro. Like let the nigga live, bro. Like and it's like if he really is an influencer like that, like I don't have you ever heard Chief Keef son somebody? Have you ever heard Chief Keef like, oh I made all these niggas? You ever heard Young Thug say that? That's what real trendsetters do, bro. But everybody always want to tell everybody the trends that they say because they know good and well nobody give a fuck about what they do. Everybody always want to be like, oh, everybody watching my moves and copying me, but like, I think deep down they be knowing that nobody be giving a fuck at all. And that's why they do that shit,
Word for word, bar for bar.
man.
Man,
Shit,
but
wild.
like, see, I was thinking about that shit because, like, they be want to say like, well, I'm not gonna say they, but like, I'm gonna say people like in our generation, it'd be more of a like, damn, they copying like what I'm trying to do and shit. They copying me and shit. Oh shit, excuse me. Fuck, I'm gonna edit that shit out. But, but it'd be like, because I was noticing this shit too when I was like, starting making my YouTube videos. Hey, subscribe to the fucking YouTube, the Journey with Jordan. But I was noticing this shit like whenever I'm looking at certain videos and shit, like I'm gaining inspiration. So it may be a part where it's like really similar to what somebody else did, but it ain't like blatant copying. And I be feeling like when it is copying, some niggas don't even like say that it is copying, bro. Bro, can you hear the music?
It's like, it's like not a bad background. Like it's not like no, it's not an interruption.
This nigga's ridiculous. He a whole ass nigga, bro. I told him I was fucking podcasting too. Like he got
Uh,
his shit blasted right now.
Gotta squabble with that nigga.
Nah, that's a strong
I'm
bitch right
playing.
there. No,
Not a strong
ain't
bitch.
that's a strong bitch right there.
I don't blame you, nigga. Pick your battles, bro.
But nah, bro. I just feel like it's weird, bro. Like, I always feel like it's so weird. Like niggas claim they don't give a fuck, but then as soon as they see some shit like that, they give a fuck. They give so much of a
Bro,
fuck.
don't nothing kill me more than a nigga who posts about him not giving a fuck every day. I'll be like, how can you not give a fuck this much every day? You posting about it every day. Like you gotta give a fuck more than anybody else. And you don't see it. Like, how would you take yourself serious? Like, I never saw you could go on a story, go press a little button, click a new story, and say, I don't give a fuck. Post. Who are you talking to? Yourself? Yes. Yes, that's gotta be it. Because you're not talking to us.
Well, look,
You
this
don't give a fuck.
that is crazy. We talking about this shit right now because I seen this shit last night. Shout out Carlos Miller, that nigga a goat.
No care.
This nigga say, fuck. Hold on, he tweet a lot though. I gotta find it.
No, for real. Not gonna find out.
I know. He just tweeted this out yesterday, but it was like it was basically talking about giving a fuck. He was basically like if you say you gotta give a fuck, like if you say you don't give a fuck, that means you give so much of a fuck. Cause
Yeah,
niggas
like
who really don't give a fuck ain't gonna say that shit. We just don't give a fuck. We just don't care.
yeah, but if you gotta let it be known you don't give a fuck, you done already failed the first part not giving a fuck. You done
Mm-hmm.
failed the first part. Come on now. And I think another thing, going back to the copying thing, is I kind of don't like how a lot of people don't feel safe to do normal things because they see other people do it first. Like that's a lot of basic ass shit that anybody would do twice on accident. Like two people would just coincidentally do it at the same time was just basic. But like, you
Yeah.
can tell like niggas see certain shit and avoid it because they don't want to be seen as copying. But it's like a good idea is a good idea, bro. Like you have some ideas that has to be original, like certain art, like a music video or some like certain things, bro. Like you just gotta leave it alone, like leave it for them. But like especially something that's like something little like an Instagram post where it's just like there's this thing all about me, bro. Come on now.
Yeah. I was thinking about that shit with the copying shit. Like when I was starting
Uh,
YouTube, when I was about to get into YouTube.
am
Oh,
I
you on the phone?
wrong?
Oh, about on the phone?
Yeah, why? I'm gonna get in a minute. I'm gonna get in a minute. I'm talking. I didn't see my phone. I didn't see it was on the ground. All right. Oh, Jesus. What was I saying?
I was about to start talking.
All right, go ahead.
I was gonna say because we talking about the copy and shit. Um, this is the most real nigga podcast.
Man, it was my
Hey,
grandma.
hey, but yeah, I was on the copy like when I was starting the YouTube. When I was like starting YouTube, like I know, I know you seen it. Like a lot of people had just started YouTube, and then like whenever they would start their shit, it'd be like so many people be like, "Nigga just trying to be another YouTube ass nigga. Look at this nigga. This nigga just trying to be like everybody else." And then you would see like a lot of people creativity kind of stop because they hated becoming a regular YouTube ass nigga because they didn't want to be associated with like that group or like that stereotype, whatever, right? And I had noticed that shit whenever I first started because they was like, "You gonna be a regular YouTube ass nigga?" And I was like, "Bro, I just want to make shit, bro. I just want to create shit, just expand my mind, like have a good time." Cause like really, that's what it all starts whenever you start doing this shit. Like you just want to be creative as hell. And I think for anything, you just you can't give a fuck what nobody gotta say. Like you just gotta do that shit, bro. And like you just gotta do it for yourself. We was talking about that shit yesterday. How like whenever you start making, you start getting to a point where you making the art, you making the content and shit, but then you start worrying about like how to please everybody, then your content quality start to like go down and shit. And I feel like that's the toughest thing because like you want everybody to be happy with your work, but like you want yourself to be happy with your work. But then it would be like one of those choices where like if you get to the point where you're bringing in hella money, where it's like, okay, I can make dog shit ass quality, a quality ass video, but then like fucking everybody will like it, and I'm making like X amount of money, and I'll be cool with like making that money. So it's really like a choice. It's really like I feel like that's one of the toughest choices, bro.
Well, I think with artists, the best thing that like I love when I see an artist just like whenever they just build their foundation and they just go straight down and just build what they want to do. Like like certain artists, like say like a Tyler the Creator or X or there's like certain standout artists who just will never fold. Like there's a certain level of not conforming that people appeal to. Like there's a certain level of pushing the edge that people like. People like I feel like when you establish yourself as an artist and a creator, not a person who makes money, I think people like that. And they're like, okay, well, like take Cardi for example. Like I didn't like I a whole lot of it was trash to me, but I respect it as from art because it was what he wanted to do. And I think when you get like a fan base like that per se, they're more so just trying to get your money. And they're trying to give you money just for something that they like. But I think if you're a different artist, like say like a Tyler Creator, like he could drop some shit, like some trash. But it's like if it's artistic enough, people ain't gonna critique it. They're just gonna be like, "Oh, I don't like it, it's not for me," because they know he's an artist. He gonna do what he want to do. And I think you just gotta like just always be true to yourself and establish yourself as always being true to yourself. I think you try to please everybody else, people are gonna get used to that, and they're gonna get used to you pleasing them. So then when you switch up and do what you want to do, then be like, oh wait a minute now, I ain't make you famous for this. And I
Mm,
think that's what happens with a lot of people. They get on trying to please everybody, and then after they get the money and after they get on, they try to do what they want to do, and niggas be like, oh wait a minute, nah, this shit trash. I don't like it.
yeah,
It's like the hard part is like what you really desire, what you want to do is unique to you. So it's like when you're in the beginning, there's really going to be anybody who sees anything in it because you know what you want to do is so unique that it's not going to be a path for everybody. And I think that's one of the main things. I feel like that's just one of the most necessary things for success, just going on a different route and just
yeah,
putting your head down and doing that shit. And I feel like that's a good sign too. Like when everybody is like unsure about what you're doing, but you sure about what you're doing, I think that's the best sign that you on the right path.
bro. I had seen fucking. I think Uzi had tweeted and he was like, if if everybody was fucking with your shit at first, then your shit really not iconic. And I was thinking about that shit. I
Yeah,
was I was thinking about that shit because like, bro,
yeah,
like you drop like say like, I'll drop a video and like people would be like, oh yeah, bro, like this cool, like it's cool, but like ain't everybody gonna hop on my shit because they can be like, man, it's whatever. Like I guess I can see what you're doing, but like it's whatever, it's cool, whatever. But then like the more I started like the more you start perfecting like what your vision is, then like the more people will be like, damn, that shit is kind of cool. Then like it's like more people try to get on your wave and shit. But like that is weird. It's weird though. It's almost it's really a metaphor, bro. When you think about it, art really a
What?
metaphor, bro. Like it's a metaphor for
Art
like
is
life and
art.
shit.
Oh yeah, art is nigga. Art is like the best way to really paint out the universe, other than with thought.
Hmm.
Because art, you can literally make anything. Like, but going back to that, like, I think another thing is like people do feel empathetic whenever it's cool to. So it's like
You said when
niggas
is
will
what?
when it's cool to, because niggas can see your art, and if they wanted to, they could see the appeal and they be like, oh, this hard. But I think oftentimes people don't do that until everybody else gets on it. So like, how many times will you like hear something and you're like, bro, niggas fuck with this? But it's like, like if only like a select few niggas was fucking with it, they want to come out and say it. But like everybody comes out and say it, they gonna all be like, oh yeah, I fuck with this. Like
That's how that
I
shit
see
is
this
with
shit
fucking
so
young boy,
often.
bro. That's how that
Or
shit is
like when
with
a
young
rapper
boy.
die. Yeah, like
Oh my gosh, bro.
when a rapper die, when he be alive, he be trash. Whenever he die, all of a sudden it's art and they understand it because
Yeah,
it's cool to at that
we
point.
was talking about that shit with Pop Smoke the other day.
Yeah.
Cause like I ain't gonna lie, like not that many niggas really fucking with Pop Smoke, bro. And then
Uh-huh.
he got and then like he I remember the week before he got shot, he dropped a freestyle on some shit and it was cool. It was pretty hard. And then but like ain't nobody really started getting on his shit. But like some people saying like Pop Smoke was like, hella hard and shit. And then he died, and everybody was like, oh shit, Woo Back Wednesday type shit. But it's like, damn, it do gotta take a certain level of I don't want to say tragedy. It got to take like something major for people like realize like what that person could do or whatever.
Well, I think it's like you can't. I think people love criticizing people who they know can take it. Like they know if you're alive and you're gonna make it to tomorrow, they can live with themselves criticizing you. People can't live with themselves criticizing a dead person. So it's like, oh damn, he dead. I can't say nothing bad no more. Well, I guess I gotta say something good. Let me hop on this bandwagon. Or are they alive? It's like, oh, let me live my negative nature and do what I do best, which is criticize. Like I see when somebody dies, it's like that's like the ultimate thing where like, oh well, I'm supposed to have a different opinion because they're dead. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it's just that lame ass inconsistency. Like me, I ain't gonna cap. I think I respect Pop Smoke music. Before he died, I didn't like it. After he died, I still like that shit. I think that's okay, bro. Like why? Like niggas like,
That's
and a
okay,
lot.
bro.
That's weird too. I think it's also because like a lot of niggas don't think it's okay to not like certain shit, bro, or to like certain shit. Like, bro, like you really think about it, there are certain things that as a nigga you just can't like because niggas gonna be on your ass, and it's like, what the fuck?
What's those things?
Oh, let me do this one. That's a good example. All right, because I know a lot of niggas fold on this one, bro. If you go around, you might have two group of niggas. One group of niggas might call you corny for fucking with Drake. The other group might love Drake. Yeah, I know it is some niggas who are a product of the group, and they opinion gonna depend on whoever they with. But it's like it takes a real nigga to be with the other girl, be like, nah, nigga, that shit hard. Or like say you was with the girl who was fucking with it and you was like, nigga, I don't like Drake like that. And just say that shit.
That's me, nigga.
Yeah, cause I know you gonna say some shit like that.
Bro, yeah, bro, because I ain't never gotten to Drake, and they was like, bro, what? How you, bro, Drake, nigga, that nigga Drake. I'd be like, okay.
When your taste bad. It's like my taste. How could I have bad taste? Like that's the shit that kills me, bro. How could somebody
Yeah,
have bad taste? What is that, bro? For liking what they like is bad taste.
yeah,
I think that
it's
just perfectly describes niggas mental.
yeah. Just because you're not on the same shit somebody else on, then like you got bad taste.
You thought I was on shit you was on, but when I fucked your bitch, you mad at me?
Okay, nigga, that nigga Corey said, or I was on some shit that they wanted to get on, and when I got on that shit, I got on it and surprised them, and then they lost some sauce. I'm like, damn, nigga, you done told me to go fuck your bitch. Now you mad? That nigga
No, it
car.
wasn't even that. It wasn't that nigga said. He said, wait, and he pulled it out of nowhere, bro. He pulled it out of nowhere. He's like, and now I fucked your bitch. Now you mad at me? I'm like, well, shit, ain't it supposed to be? I was like, Carter, you don't see nothing wrong with this, bro. So you done gave
Nigga,
me the sauce. You done gave me the sauce, and I fucked up bitch, and now you mad at
that's
me?
a
I'm like, damn,
hey,
nigga.
okay, yeah, okay, hold on.
I got him.
That's crazy, bro. Because like, if I gave you the sauce and you fuck my girl, I'd be like, what the fuck, bro? Go fuck
Yeah, my
somebody else,
really,
bro.
like, yeah, you supposed to get it on that girl, not mine. You ain't supposed to do it. You ain't supposed to go to me. Damn.
Hey, that one video funny when he was fighting. Beat his ass, Cardi. Don't touch him. Don't touch him, Cardi.
That nigga Ian, bro.
That did 2015, 2017 Cardi. That shit was
Man, different time.
shit was a different time period, bro. I was thinking about it, bro. Like, it's so much. How can I say it? It'd be like when you really start to like understand yourself, bro. It's so much growth that takes place on a daily. It's kind of crazy, bro. And it's
Is
like
it?
for the most part, I don't say 9 times out of 10, but for majority of the time, you can't even explain that shit, bro. You just growing, bro. Like you just understanding new shit. Like it, and it's like,
I was thinking about this shit today. I was like, before, it was more easy to verbalize it. Now, I can't really like verbalize how I grow. I just gotta like just act. You gotta like you see it, you see it. You don't, you don't. Because it's like
yeah,
at a certain level, you see that everything is a teacher if you want to teach you. Like you could look at five dots and learn a lesson from it if you wanted to.
that's facts.
Like,
That's fact. When I was on my tree shit, like I mean, I'm still on my tree shit, but like when I first got on it, and I was like big, like, hey nigga, y'all niggas need to go talk to trees right now, type shit. But again, bro, like I like I went and viewed the trees and nature as a lesson, and like
hmm
I'm pretty sure I told you about it, but like the one thing I feel like when you disregard a lot of things to be your teacher, you kind of miss out on lessons that you've been looking for a long time. So like
hmm
for me, I ain't never looked at a tree like the way I did before I got on the shit. And like now it's more of like I see a tree and I see the way it grow and I see how it go through all the shit and it could grow like fucking down and go sideways. It go like all types of ways. But in the end, the leaves, the branches, it always grow. They end up growing up towards the sun, bro. Like, and it's like whatever bush you go through, you're gonna be straight. You're gonna grow and raise your vibration and shit. But I feel like a lot of people just looking at me like, oh, that's a tree. And then like if it's a situation, they like, that's what it is. Then put it in the back of their head. And then like 3, 4 weeks later, it comes back like tenfold and like fucking fucks them up for like 3 months.
Yeah, because it's like
Or shit.
you gonna learn what you need to learn eventually anyway. It's just you
Yeah.
want to learn the hard way or not. But
You want the
I
easy
think
way or the hard way?
yeah. But the coolest thing is, like, the more connected you get, you realize that like everything reflects like your reality is made of three things: what you desire, what you need, and what you are.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at the people who you interact with the most, either they're what you need, what you desire, or what you are. You gotta find it out, and it's like like you and them, each other, like y'all upgrade once you like figure out each everybody's purpose in your life. And
Mm-hmm.
like you can learn lessons like just like from picking like say like you just got some this person in your life, but you talking to them every day and they going to this and that. Like you analyze them and like try to reflect with yourself, like, okay, what part of me does the same thing, or what part of me wants this, or what part of me needs this. And usually it's not hard to get an answer. And it's the best type of learning you could do. This is the best lesson it's the most immediate lesson that you need.
Yeah, that's facts.
And that's when the most like those people be the most pinnacle like moments.
Yeah. And I feel like that's like the crazy part is like you you really you really like never know what that person gonna teach you unless you just allow them to show you like teach you, but not
hmm
what's the word? Not not directly. So they'll teach you like indirectly through like their own shit.
hmm
And it's like you you appreciate them so much more And then it's funny because you'll see them, and then they'll be like say they're going through some shit, and then they'll be like, man, fuck everybody, nobody fuck with me, blah blah blah. You be like, hold on, man,
Mhm.
you was a real nigga, and then like you tell
Yeah,
them
but
like
sometimes it's not even always that though, because it could be
you got it.
somebody who's just bad for you.
Oh
Like
that,
not
oh that,
because everybody. Like it's not just the people who are good or like people who just got like the good lessons or the wisdom. Maybe the people who you just observing, but you just
mm-hmm.
observing them often, and like you observing them to a point to where like you're thinking about it a lot. And it's like, okay, why is that? It's usually because there's something in there for you to pick out.
Yeah,
And it's like it's cool because there's always levels to it. Like you can always learn something and learn from somebody, but you want to, you can just go deeper and deeper and deeper and learn more and more and more and more.
levels to everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too
can't
much
never get,
levels.
can't never really get like that's the one thing I had to learn. Like, bro, like I feel like when I first started like my spiritual shit, like like how you said earlier with like the first meditations where you could see like all the colors flying and shit.
Hmm.
I feel like I got satisfied with like I got satisfied with like okay, like every meditation I'm gonna see like hella colors. I'm just gonna be like about to just astral project them there every time. Like it's
Hell
gonna be
yeah,
amazing, right?
I was in the beginning.
And I got satisfied with that shit. And then like it kind of hinders with the more shit that you learn. And like getting satisfied from like just like at a baseline level kind of like
Make you stagnant.
yeah, it makes you stagnant and it makes you not accept anything that wants to come and teach you. I don't say in the future, but like in like whatever time that you're gonna be in.
Yeah, I think your
And
biggest
then
enemy was that you were really conclusive. Like, you were quick to wrap up an idea. Like when you would learn something, you were quick to just be like, "Cool, I got it. Cool, go." And it's like the more conclusive you are, the less you can learn. Like the best mind state is is to say like I don't know shit. Like the more you think you know, the less you're gonna learn. I think that's like a lot of niggas don't like. A lot of niggas like when they first start and they start like learning a little bit, they get real conclusive and they start like building this foundation in their head that they are this high spiritual person who knows this, and that. And they get real conclusive over every idea and they start teaching people and then they get exposed or not even that. They like live on a false foundation and
mhm,
then their spirituality gets tested and they realize that they wasn't really about what they were saying they was about. They just thought they was right about everything. And then
mhm.
that's when niggas fold and maybe fall back to a religion or some shit.
Yeah,
I think
you know what I'm
that's the
saying?
biggest thing like in the beginning
Yeah.
for people.
Yeah. And then I was because not now you just said it. I know when I was younger, it'll always be like people could say like like simple shit and I understand it. So then it was like, oh, you a quick learner, like you really get shit fast, blah blah whatever we'll do. And like
Hmm.
I kind of had that same mindset going into it because like I always been told that like I was gonna learn shit quick, like I learn shit quick. So
Hmm.
then like as I've been as I was learning the basic shit and I thought I was like understanding shit on like a real deep level and I wasn't, then it's like the more the more I thought I knew the shit was going on, the more situations I would get put in where I was like, damn, this shit real and I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. Cause it's like the dude who ain't seen it, like the dude who fucking just thinks he got it. But he's been like if you give a kid a bike with 10 training wheels and let them ride it for 3 hours, they like, you know what, nigga, I can ride this hoe without training wheels. And you take all the hose off and they just got two wheels, they fucking bust their ass. Cause they ain't know. They was comfortable the whole time.
That's the one thing too, getting comfortable. We
Yeah.
I feel like it's pushed so much to get comfortable. Like it's pushed so much to be like, okay, you stable, you gonna go to school, get a good job, make decent money, but you're gonna be comfortable with your living situation, and you ain't gonna try to push yourself anymore because you're comfortable with that. And
Yeah.
as soon as like I think I think that was the I don't want to say the hardest thing about like in the beginning of my journey, but it was one of the more difficult parts was like stepping into like the part of being uncomfortable to learn shit because it's like
Hmm.
when I started. it wasn't. I don't want to say it wasn't no shit I wasn't on, but like it was shit I already thought about. So I wasn't in like a place of where I was gonna be like, damn, I really don't know shit, but like I don't know shit to the point where like I don't feel like comfortable, right? So I was already like in like a little safe bubble, and then uh I can't even tell you when it happened. I think whenever it started to like all the things I've been hiding, like the shadow, like the stage where you gotta go through your shadow work and shit. That's the part where it kind of like you kind of like I kind of got like hesitant because it's like, damn, I gotta deal with this shit at this time because it's been presented to me at this time, and now it's like, do I really want to do this or do I just want to go back to the same shit I was on? And for me, I was like, nah, I ain't going back. I already started this shit, so might as well just take that next step forward. And then after taking that step forward, then like you start to appreciate all the uncomfortable situations. So now it's like living uncomfortable ain't really like it ain't nothing that's gonna be like too difficult anyway. And it's like all the situations that you grow up in throughout life, like all the shit I've been through, like I've been uncomfortable for majority of my life, so it ain't really been like it wasn't like nothing like too difficult, but it was something that I was hella unsure about, you know?
Yeah, like
'Cause, uh, I wasn't
I
I
get
wasn't gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say no shit.
you. No, I get you saying though.
Yeah, it's and what just came to my mind when I was talking about it was like it's like the fucking going through like little league and shit, going to like little league whatever. It's like, oh, that's the little guy, that's the little guy on the team, whatever we do, and you a little guy, and like everybody big as hell. That shit not comfortable, bro. Like when you looking up at everybody, nigga. I'll never forget, bro. I'm in like the little basketball league, bro. Niggas about like 6'1", and I'm like 4'8", bro. Fucking getting ran over on fucking picks and shit, bro. Like what the fuck? Well, like, like I'm talking about like nigga, I run through like I'm like playing defense, hit like look for the defender, boy, it's a big ass screen right there, nigga. Just hit a brick wall, fell on the ground type shit.
Yeah, middle school not fair. That
Yeah,
shit.
but it's like shit like that. Like it kind of builds you over time to like be okay with situations that's not the most ideal for you. But I feel like I do feel like since a lot of people goal is to be I'm gonna be in an ideal situation where I'm comfortable, something like jumping into like spirituality or even jumping into something just like bettering yourself by practicing different daily shit, it's so hard for them because it's not comfortable and like they don't want to go through that period of just not knowing shit, not being in a place of where they can just fucking be okay for like that whole day. But like
Yeah.
the biggest thing is just like, I mean, whatever you go through, you're gonna be straight. Like everything meant for you. Like we don't go through this shit for no reason, and like we don't go through things that like we really can't handle. So at the end of the day, just go do that shit, and you can be
It's like
straight.
everything really is a metaphor. Like with your muscles, you have to you have to get the little micro tears and make yourself sore and put yourself through pain for them to grow and get better. You gotta stretch yourself out and stretch yourself through situations and let your body grow. Like you can't just sit and do the desirable all the time because it won't be desirable anymore. You gotta see the other side. You gotta fucking you need pressure, bro. You can't be a diamond with no pressure because you
And
don't know
be
how
a
you won't be
diamond
able
with
to
no
handle
pressure,
anything.
man. No cap.
Because it's sad when you see somebody with all the tools, but they just can't handle. Like
They
they
just
got
can't handle.
everything. They got all the fundamentals for whatever they're doing, but they just don't know how to handle something going wrong. And it's like, well, that shit sucks. If you can't
That's
handle
the,
something going wrong, you can't succeed and shit.
yeah, that's the crazy part. And I feel like I've been thinking about that. I feel like that's why people say like, "Oh, college, that's the real world." Like you're gonna get wow. Like you go to college, like everything's gonna be like coming at you at once. Like you ain't gonna know what to do. But it's like if you ain't never put yourself into I don't want to say position, but you ain't never just thought about okay all the things that could go wrong. Well, I don't want to say go wrong, but all the things that's not going ideal, and you ain't never use all the tools that you learn in life to handle that things because you always had somebody else doing for you. Then that's when like I guess you could say things get scarier, quote unquote. But I mean, hey, everybody gonna learn on their own path.
Unless you just built for it, then there's that always. And you just naturally like, I got it.
I got it. Hold on, I got it.
I got it. It'll be alright. Shit. Definitely got those.
Me, yeah.
Jesus, I got it. No, I'm talking about the niggas who like everything was handed to them, but they could still survive through adversity. It's like, okay, you
That's gonna
they
be
did a
my
lot of
kids, bro.
progress.
That's what my kids gonna be. They gonna have everything they need. They gonna be everything like, hey, bro, here, look, bro, here you go, bro. I'll give you the
What did they
gifts,
not?
huh?
What did they not? What did you get a soul who just starting out?
Damn,
Like, what are your kids? What are your kids? A first generation soul?
that's gonna be wild though, cause it's like that's gonna be wild, cause like I got an old soul, so it's gonna be like a lot of bickering.
Hmm,
I don't know.
I can't
It'd be live though. It'd be live as fuck though.
I can't speak on it because I have no fucking idea how that shit goes.
I don't know either. Or it'd be like a like they look up to you like even more dynamic.
Yeah, it'd be more like a helpless, like one of those type of people who can't really do much shit for themselves,
Oh,
or,
I don't
or
know.
just a blank canvas.
Blank canvas. Ain't nothing better than a blank canvas. It's create everything.
Because I think everybody carries on heavy trauma from just life to life.
Yeah.
Because even
That'd
me,
be
I'd
some
be
shit
like,
too.
yeah,
That'd be some shit too. You don't know why the fuck you mad. It'd be like some shit from 3 lives ago.
yeah, I'd be like, okay, there's certain things that I did, like, I get certain traits that I have for a reason because I had the opposite or the same but magnified. Like, I know, like, nigga, my anger issues now definitely 10 times worse last go around.
Oh, you was for sure just like shooting niggas on sight in your
That's
past
what I'm
lives.
saying, bro. Like
You was
that,
for
like when
sure.
I like that's what I mean. Like I was pulling my nigga, like, why you looking at me like that, bitch? All right, just out of nowhere, bro. On some Red Dead Redemption shit.
Hey, Red Dead Redemption, that's my shit, bro. I be killing everybody in that hoe. I ain't
I
gonna
need to
hold you.
play the hoe. I took waste too much money on that shit.
Bro, it'd be funny too, cause like I would play it, like say I go like 2 hours on that hoe, killing everybody, stabbing fuck out of everybody, light niggas on fire and shit. Get off that hoe, go meditate.
I haven't done that. Like I play GTA, and I'll be like when I play GTA and I go too long without running people over, I'm like, you know what, nigga, I'm gonna just turn this bitch off. This don't even feel right.
Bro, like, man, it gets to like a Red Dead, you can just like blow a nigga head off, bro. Like you shoot their head off, bro. And I'd be like, dang, I'm out here doing this, and I'm just go
That shit fun
meditate.
though. That
It's
was fun.
it is fun.
Shit,
I
I'm
could
glad
never
you
like.
disconnect.
I don't think I could. I ain't gonna say I could never, but I can't see myself getting to like the point of like being that angry where I'm just gonna blow another human being head off, bro. Cause I'm like, dang,
Well, I don't know, cause it's like that's
oh,
not even satisfying. Cause it's like you just press a button and then they instantly dead. Like, you know, that sucks. Like I
it
could
do
see
suck.
like, okay, if somebody pushes to that edge and he was like squabbling, and he's accidentally died. It's like, okay, that's like natural shit. But like you gotta shoot a nigga, that's boring, bro. You just a bitch at that point. I'm like, bro, nowadays it really ain't like I feel like in this generation, the 21st century, it ain't too many reasons to kill somebody.
I just be like on some hating that shit.
Yeah, like I feel like back then, you like a lot of niggas, you probably do a service to society by ending them. I think nowadays you was just like it's just different.
Yeah, cause ain't nobody really like a real menace, bro. Like ain't nobody really like doing like hella crazy shit.
Hmm.
Cause I know back then like niggas really woke up and chose violence. Like niggas really woke up and was like, fuck it, fuck these niggas.
Yeah, we
And
don't be
like,
having like notorious killers anymore.
yeah,
But
like,
I realized the other day,
hmm.
nigga, they took the night away from us. Think about it, bro. Like
It took what?
the night away from us.
What
You
you
know how
mean?
beautiful that shit is. I think about it, bro. They put horror movies like they put horror movies setting in the nighttime all the fucking time. Or any type of movie where something bad happens, it's gotta be nighttime. Anything bad has to be supposed to be nighttime. If you leave the house with your like from your parents at like 3 a.m., you're gonna be told to be careful. You're gonna be worried about at nighttime. But it's like That's the most beautiful, calming time of the day. But they fucking push it on you that nah, you can't go outside at night. You better be in the house at night. We low key like it's been normal to us, like going out, like being out past 2 a.m. It's like nigga, this is my planet and my body. I should be able to do that. But it's like we're going manipulated to like, nah, just coach stay inside past a certain time.
It is true.
Shit crazy.
Nighttime is a fun time too.
hmm See, but I'm telling nigga, I ask why though, because like a lot of niggas be like, oh, they want to control you, they like they'll say like an agenda. I'll be wondering why. Like, what would be the point? But I guess you can put everybody in a bubble. You can control everybody, which makes sense because niggas they watch the news at night.
Bro, like the news come on like 10 o'clock. News come on 10 o'clock. Stay on for like an hour, and like they try to push it. They spread bullshit towards like 11, 12. But like the news be on like the first 30 minutes. Like I'll notice this when I was back at home. My mama, she watched the news and shit. So it'd be like the first 30 minutes, it'd be like nothing. It'd be nothing. They don't be talking about nothing. Then the last
Bro,
30 minutes towards like the 11 o'clock, oh, another shooting at nighttime. You be like, God, nah. Oh, you better watch out. They're lighting houses on fire. You be
yeah,
like, bro, it's just like, oh, people crazy. You know, people crazy. Just need to stay in the house. People
yeah.
crazy. So then it's like, when the kids be like, hey, bro, I just wanna like I understand it too from the parent point of view because like you wanna make sure your kids safe, your children safe, whatever, dude. But then like the kids be like, man, I just want to go outside. Like they could really just need to go outside just to clear their mind. But it's like, nah, something gonna go and snatch you up. I'm like, damn. I always say like, don't nobody want me. They don't know me. I'm just laughing at them the whole time. They don't get
And
mad.
you be like, what the fuck wrong with this laughing ass nigga, bro? Drop your ass up at the ice cream truck. That's shit crazy. Like, how many times you watch the news and hear the same thing 10 times? I'd be like, bro, how much of your life has to be given away to fucking shit to watch this?
Wow, bro.
Like, shit, especially local news. Oh my god,
Welcome to
terrible.
ball. Bro, one time, bro, it was like, it wasn't even like the actual news segment. It was like a little like, I don't want to say like commercial, but it was like a little like breakage. And no, they talk about 5 straight homicides, bro. I was like, yo, what? I was like, that's crazy. They can't tell us about the weather, bro. Like, be
They don't
careful
tell
out
you nothing
there.
good either, though.
Uh-uh.
Man, they don't tell you shit that's
It
good.
was literally just to put a whole bunch of negative stuff and then wait till like the holidays and be like, oh, Merry Christmas. He'd be like, what
hmm
the fuck?
Yeah, be happy on. That's really it, bro. Like the holiday, bro. That's crazy. Like the holidays supposed to be the time where you're allowed to be happy, and it needs to be stressed during the holidays.
Stress. That that is crazy though.
Shit. Hold on, I'll be back.
You be back.
Yeah.
All right. We got Clayton heading out. Hey, I don't know how long this bitch is, but first session of the podcast. Appreciate y'all listening. We're gonna keep it going. Uh yeah, we're gonna keep on talking. It is what it is. Gotta handle business. Uh love y'all. Stay safe. Uh yeah.